G'day, and welcome back to Brian's Backyard. So, spring's almost here, and how grouse is it? Look, we've got a fair bit to get done around the place before all the fun really begins, but before we get stuck into that, let's go around and have a look at some of the flowers popping up in the garden. They're going nuts and the bees are loving it. Well, I hope you liked having a sticky beak at all those flowers. It certainly puts a smile on my dial. I choose flowers in the garden, blues and whites that come in late winter, just to give the bees something to get stuck into before all of my plants are in, and I want them in there pollinating. Hopefully, we have a lot of them around the garden this year. Now, the next job, we're gonna release the capsicums. Now, I've wintered them over in this little house, and hopefully underneath, they've survived, and we're gonna get bumper-sized capsicums this spring. Just going to give them some pelletized manure and then we'll mulch them in a little bit and probably give them a drink. I've used up the last of the sugarcane mulch back from episode 1 and a little bit of that lucerne that we put into the orchard the other day, and the bed's starting to look great. All right, I reckon we've done okay. We've even got a few chilies and capsicums on there. And I reckon only one of them's carked it, but even he might come back. Anyway, we've got the irrigation, give them a big soak underneath, but we're gonna give them a bit of a water with some fish and seaweed emulsion, and then they'll be right. All right, kids, let's get stuck into it. Over here. Let's do it. Oh, you got big muscles. Hey, gotta take a second. What a great result this is. Look at this, sweet chilies. Here and here. And then over here, have a look at these. Baby capsicums. And there's gotta be a dozen of them on here. So I gotta say, protecting your capsicums through winter has to be the top tip for this week. Okay, we're stone's throw from the capsicum beds and what's gonna be the tomato bed this year. The little fella's gone in for a nap. Paige and I are going to do some rapid fire work around the place and get a few jobs done. First one though, tomatoes. It's not even spring yet. Paige, when do we usually plant tomatoes?
November.
Well, we're going to try and plant some now. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little cloche over the top of each one of them and see how they go. A cloche is a dome-shaped cover, and in this case, recycled, lets the light in, keeps them from getting cold when it's in a frost, and has a little lid we can open up and get some water in. Paige, I reckon we're going to have the earliest tomatoes we've ever had.
Yeah!
Winner! Next up, we're over at the potatoes. Have a look at how these Pontiacs have gone. We're going to mound all these up a little bit. Well, now these guys are all buried up to their necks, which is exactly what we want. It means we're going to get more potatoes.
Yay! Yummy,
Thanks.
yummy, yummy. My tummy, tummy, tummy.
Thanks for your help, Paige.
You're welcome.
Cheers. How good's that? Well, look, thanks for joining us at Brian's Backyard. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can join us next week when we're going to crack open the seed bank, get all of our summer crops into seed trays and really get going for spring. So in the meantime, be good to yourself and be good to your garden. Cheers.